welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, and the main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. So, this weekend I am in the Poconos. It's northeastern PA, and it is rainy as shit. Started raining overnight. It's supposed to rain, I don't know, through Monday, through Tuesdays, something like that. So, we have things on the agenda we're going to be doing. It has nothing to do with swimming or outdoor activities, so we'll be mostly dry except when we park the car and have to walk into a location. But since I'm up here, I'm thinking about how to use local history as inspiration for gaming, for a game adventure. When I say we, my parents' house it's in the borough of Hawley. That's part of Wayne County. Now, Honesdale, the seat of Wayne County, is known as the birthplace of the American Railroad because the first locomotive ran out of Honesdale. Now, Honesdale to Hawley, it was a canal, and it transported coal back in the 1800s. And this area was always big for coal. So, it's known for a canal system that you can still see the remains of. It's known, like I said, for the first locomotive, it's known for coal. And coal, of course, means mining. And if we're going to deal with mining, we can certainly transpose some of that into a fantasy world type setting. Maybe they aren't mining coal in our fantasy adventure, but maybe they're, I don't know, they're mining iron. Well, I guess coal with iron, you're going to make steel out of the combination, the heating and everything else, but we could say that during the mining process, they uncover an old ruin or underground complex. They happen to break into it, and maybe it's an older civilization left it behind. Out here, I believe the Indians were the Lenape Indians. When I was a teenager turning the soil over in my mother's garden, something that you're supposed to do pretty much on a daily basis, I found a strangely shaped rock about the size of your palm. And my imagination, it definitely looked man-worked. And I was like, wow, maybe this was... And it had little notches on across from each other. I said, wow, maybe this was like an axe head or a hammer. And I thought that for 25, 30 years until I went to the local museum. And I saw probably 100 of these in a display. And what I had found wasn't an axe head that was dulled over time, and it wasn't a hammer. What I found was a weight for a fishing net, which is strange because we're up on the Pocono Mountains are smaller mountains, but we're up in the out of town, probably up 100 feet from Main Street's elevation level when the rivers go through. So to find this stone up here is surprising, although maybe there was a stream going through, and who knows. But it's got to be something that I could use that for as inspiration for my adventure too. Now, what can I do with this? Maybe even before this underground location, this tomb or whatever it's going to be that's left by this prior civilization is found, maybe the party finds some kind of minor relic or a piece of history in a prior adventure nearby, which leads them to the area, maybe looking for a local sage who can give them an idea or clue as to the purpose of this item, the powers, if it has powers. And that gets them right in the area as things go off, as the tomb is uncovered by the miners. I don't know. Just an idea. It's kicking around my head. I think that if you use historical inspiration, especially local historical inspiration, it can make things, I don't know, dare I say it, a little more real. I mean, you can use larger historical inspiration, but then maybe your players might recognize it, and I don't know if players recognizing the inspiration is necessarily a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I just think that authenticity that your players can't even nail down, I don't know, might be a good thing. Like I said, it's a thought for Saturday morning as I sit in the back porch. Almost in a break in the rain. The rain is slowed down. When I was sleeping, it was at one point when they talk about the sounds of rain on a tin roof. Well, the roof is no longer tin, but it's still metallic. And there was something very comforting and calming about that pitter-patter of rain, the pattern it makes and the sound as it hits that roof. That is, it lulls one right back to sleep, and I swear to God, I did not want to get up this morning. And let's see, what else is going on? Our Discord server, I think we're up to, 11, 12 publishers, 6 content creators that now have dedicated channels on the server. So if you're not checking out the Tavern's Discord server, technically the Tenkar's Tavern Discord server, I'll include a link on the blog post that goes along with this. But if you don't want to go to the blog post, I'm gonna give you a shortened link right now, and that is tenkars-tavern.games/Discord. Type that into your browser, click enter, it'll take you to an invite to our Discord server. Now, we are knocking very close to 800 members, and we're really doing very well in increasing that membership. I truly appreciate it for everyone that's participating. It's just a lot of fun. At home in New York, I have my second monitor always open to Discord. So if I'm at my desk, I'm always peeking over, seeing conversations that are going on. And if you ping me, I generally hear it if I'm at my desk. And I'll peek on my phone afterwards. If you're going to use the Discord, you can use it via the web or you can use it via the app. I'm going to recommend that you install the app on your desktop, be it Windows or, as in my case, your Mac. Even just running in the background, it will give you notifications if important stuff is going on or somebody's trying to reach you. And it shows us as a little bit more active with more people online. And that in itself, it can't be a bad thing. We're trying to get a supporter status with Discord, so we'd like to see how that works, and we're going to try every angle we can to meet their qualifications and participate with our publishers. If you got questions for them, ask them. They're there for you. Some are more active than others, and some are still learning the ropes. But you have people like Douglas Cole from Gaming Ballistic, shoot a man's ear off. He's willing to answer any and all questions. So, alrighty. I think at this point I shall bid you all adieu. I'm going to go to our local breakfast spot in a little bit. I get this omelet. It's like an ultimate omelet, and the only thing I don't like in it that comes in it is mushrooms. But since Rach likes mushrooms, whatever food she has, it's like a mushroom omelet because she gets enough to make her own. All right, folks. On that note, God bless. Be safe. Roll your dice well. I will talk with you all tomorrow morning. Be good. Later.